A great matchup. What is cracking, everybody? Let's get it cracking tonight. What is up? I hope everybody's having a great night. Hit that sub if you're not subscribed. Hit that like as well. It will help my channel out very much, and I kindly appreciate it if you had tuned in today. Let's get this going. It's gonna be a great game.
Here's a former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This one taken. And look at this. Right away to loose football.
Oh my God. Dang it.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
He didn't have as many throws or plays in college as many of the quarterbacks that were coming out in the draft, but he maximized what he had. Ended up winning 2 national championships as a starting quarterback at North Dakota State.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He's got the up here into Sean Jackson. Give him 9 on the first down completion.
Yeah.
That last catch short of the just 2 yards with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Wentz gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down. Let him get the first down.
A first down, but it's not going to get much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit for the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hurry.
Jason Kelce now, not
Travis,
his brother who plays tight end. Jason lines up at center, a threat to go to the Pro Bowl each and every year.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Who does he have to get to the restroom? Okay. For once. Let's be.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, so close. So close.
Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
It's back.
Quickly down to starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Let's talk about Vontaze Burfict, versatile linebacker. You can play him inside, you can play him outside. Drafted coming out of college, and that still fuels him, gives him that huge chip on his shoulder. And when he's right and plays at his best, one of the best linebackers in the league. Just has to know where the line is so he doesn't go past it and cost his team some penalties.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. That is going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script really drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are. This is actually set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Wentz.
Gosh darn. Gosh darn.
Eagles touchdown.
So bad.
Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
It's probably too late for him.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Excuse me a little more. Okay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch Derek Carr grow as a pro. When he was a rookie, they tried to game plan around him so that he didn't have too much responsibility. Now, I don't think they can heap enough things on his shoulders because they know he can handle them.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. And finding the tight end, Wilson. For only a couple of brings up 3rd down. And the defense now for the Eagles.
Malcolm Jenkins entered the NFL as a quarterback and has transitioned to safety, but still retains his good coverage skills.
What is up? Let's go, son. Oh, big guy. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off, and coaches go, 2 hands still works.
I know, but they go for it.
Let's go, son. Let's go. Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. As his guys are on the board here in his first quarter. And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chiefs, Eagles at the Super Bowl. Probably easy to happen. I wanted the Lions, bro. I want the freaking Lions to go to the freaking Super Bowl.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Oh, gosh.
And starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. These two teams all tied after one. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one of my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You got to go to the Tuck Roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this, in Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Was that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never
Oh, my God.
Well, we're not seeing more of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's getting the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
It's a second down run with Sanders. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The man, the legend.
Wentz going to try and throw on third.
Oh, no.
And this is touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Nah, I didn't see any.
And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Yeah, I missed out on watching the games today. I'm pretty sure they were pretty late. I've seen some of the highlights. The Ravens one, man, that's sad. They were so close.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs now. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half.
The Ravens,
right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep
tough
moving.
game.
Here's Carr to throw. And a completion to Wilson. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed. And pretty well executed there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And
First down, sir.
Before they're inside the 25.
First down.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Yeah, I feel it well, it's not so some pen and paper. I mean, well, pen sets to the people, right?
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Coach, bro.
A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second and a yard. Carr.
This is touchdown, man. Touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Big guy, big guy.
15-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken from the 7.
Oh, my God.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
What's up, what's up?
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Wentz now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock it out of the way and bring up second down.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Blocked by the tight end Ertz. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Dwayne Harris. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh my God. This was a waste.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Wentz now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon, as we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Come on.
On first down, Carr. He completes it to Wilson. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Carr looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Carr.
Let's go.
And he locates Luke Wilson. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down for you.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Carr.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. A 24-yard touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Carlson on for the PAT.
Touchdown Raiders, man.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board and get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
How many
plays do you
Mary
script
Poppins.
coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
Yeah.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. And the starter or whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Bye, Mary Poppins.
That's good for 28 yards.
That was an excellent
A
read
teaspoonful
right
of sugar, okay?
Cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know you throw the ball to the outside part of the field. Help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts gets one out there for a big-time completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
Dang.
On 1st down, Sanders has it pumped free.
Another one, dude. So freaking close. Dude.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 9, Wentz. His short throw caught by Goddard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end,
and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Eagles have retaken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They go play action here on 1st down, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. A gain there of 21 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield.
Well, nothing starts out a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Let's go, 3rd and down, baby. 3rd and down, baby. Let's go.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Carr now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They need him to continue to be productive in both the run and
he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's giving them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nevin Wilson with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold to the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after it.
On 1st down,
oh, snap. We got to make something happen.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Carr, and that will be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Let's go.
And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal
like that
means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Remember that shit was exciting. It was just nuts.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
But it came back. Let the comeback hit.
Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
OT game. I'm trying to go shoot.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first is Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 40-yard pickup. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Back to throw. And he'll set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. He's back to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Jeez.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. 4 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Wentz.
Oh my God. Break.
Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Let's go,
Let's fucking go. Cleveland Farrell coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Bro. Oh my God.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
Yeah. I'm catching balls today. But it's all, man. Thanks for coming by. See you probably tomorrow for another game.